Yo, what is up, Low Gang? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving headfirst into a city that never sleeps. A city where the nights are hotter than the spiciest street food. I'm talking about Bangkok, Thailand. This place has, without a doubt, the sexiest nightlife in all of Asia. We're not just talking about clubs, we're talking about an entire vibe. An energy that pulls you in from the moment the sun goes down. Before we get lost in the neon haze, do me a huge favor. Smash that subscribe button right now. Seriously, hit it. Because you are not going to want to miss what we have lined up. It's going to be a wild ride. We're not just wandering around aimlessly tonight. Oh no, we're on a mission. I'm taking you on a guided heat map journey through Bangkok's most electric night zones. As the night gets deeper and the city heats up, so do we. We'll follow the energy through the streets, up to the skies, and into the hidden corners. Full sensory experience. Feel the heat from the walks, hear the buzz of the crowds, the distant thud of a bass drop. This is about what makes this nightlife so legendary, captivating, damn sexy. Freedom to explore, the warmth of the people you meet, a journey from a quiet simmer to a full-on party. You're coming with me every step. You get the front row seat. Stick with me until the end. Don't click away. When we're done exploring, I've got a special treat, a curated playlist of our best nightlife and travel videos. But first, we have to survive this one. Are you ready to see what happens when the lights go out in Bangkok? Let's get into it. All right, Low Gang, our heat map journey begins right here, at Ground Zero. This is where the night first comes alive in Bangkok. Forget the fancy clubs for a second. The real action starts on the streets. The sun has just dipped below the horizon, but the city is glowing. It's a different kind of light show down here. Neon signs flicker in a dozen different languages. Pavement washed in electric pink, blue, and green. The air itself feels thick. Humidity hanging in the air. Exhaust fumes drifting through lanes. And the scent of something absolutely delicious. You can hear it before you see it. The sizzle. Close up. Noodles and ingredients hitting a blazing hot wok. It's everywhere. Woks the size of satellite dishes. Chefs moving with lightning speed. Street-side performers at humble food carts. The crowd is part of the show. A river of people through narrow lanes. Grilled pork skewers, sweet and smoky. A bubbling pot of tom yum, lemongrass and chili. An assault on the senses, in the best way. The night's intimacy begins here. Raw and unfiltered. Food as the ultimate icebreaker. Small moments, a couple sharing pad thai. Friends laughing, clinking chang over spring rolls. A solo traveler on a tiny plastic stool finding connection. A beautiful kind of chaos. Everything in motion. Vendors, customers, tuk-tuks. Tuk-tuks weaving with buzzing engines. Grab a skewer, take a deep breath, get ready. From here, the night only gets more intense. Let's keep moving. Now, if we're talking about street life, we have to talk about this place. Welcome to Khao San Road. This isn't just a street, it's a legend. It's the world-famous backpacker hub, a rite of passage. The energy here is different. It's younger, louder, and a little bit wilder. And yes, the infamous fried scorpions on a stick. You know I had to try one. It's a dare, a challenge, a story to tell back home. Buckets of cheap, potent cocktails are the currency here. The real magic of Khao San Road is the human element. It's a melting pot of cultures, all colliding in one vibrant, noisy strip. You see a group of Australians teaching a drinking game. To some travelers from Japan, the beauty of Khao San is that it's a launch pad. For us, it's a key stop on our heat map. We've soaked in the raw, youthful energy. Leaving the backpacker buzz behind, we're now diving into another world entirely. This is Yao Warat Road, the heart of Bangkok's Chinatown. The moment you step onto this street, everything changes. The architecture is different. The smells are richer. The crowds are denser. This isn't a tourist trap. This is a living, breathing community that explodes with energy every single night. It's a culinary paradise. We're talking legendary seafood stalls with mountains of fresh crabs and giant river prawns sizzling on open grills. The sound of spatulas clanging against woks is the soundtrack of Yao Warat. What makes this place so sexy, in its own unique way, is the sheer passion on display. It's a passion for food, for family, and for tradition. You see generations working together at a single stall. You see large families gathered around plastic tables set up on the sidewalk, sharing dozens of dishes, shouting and laughing. We've experienced the raw energy of the streets. Now our heat map is telling us it's time to ascend. The night is getting later, and the energy is starting to climb. Literally. Okay, we've fully immersed ourselves in the beautiful chaos of Bangkok's street life. But the night in Bangkok is a story told in levels. As the clock ticks later, the vibe begins to shift. A new kind of energy starts to build elsewhere. It's a more refined, more atmospheric kind of buzz. The sounds of the street-level chaos begin to fade, replaced by a distant, muffled bass line or the faint melody of a saxophone. Think of it as an ascent into a different kind of sexy. The raw, primal energy of the markets is transforming into a more sophisticated allure. It's a journey from the heat of the grill to the cool breeze of a rooftop. We're following the flow of the night as it moves from the horizontal plane of the streets to the vertical world of the skyscrapers. It's time to go up. And then, the doors open. Boom. The first thing that hits you isn't a sound or a smell. It's the view. You step out onto an open-air terrace, and the entire city of Bangkok is laid out beneath you like a glittering carpet of diamonds. You can see the Chao Phraya River, a dark, winding serpent cutting through the endless ocean of lights. The loud, clashing neon signs of the markets are replaced by the soft, warm glow of candlelight on intimate tables. The frantic energy of the crowd gives way to the smooth, sophisticated rhythm of a live jazz trio. The elephant pants and singlets are gone, replaced by sharp suits and elegant dresses. Up here, intimacy comes from the feeling of being in an exclusive bubble, high above the rest of the world. Conversations are hushed, leaning in closer to be heard over the gentle music and the whisper of the wind. It feels like you've been let in on a secret. We're now in the heart of Bangkok's vertical playground. This is the Sathorn district, famous for towering skyscrapers and its world-class rooftop bars. Each rooftop bar has its own personality. Some are all about minimalist chic, others are lush green oases. The one we're at tonight is pure, unadulterated glamour. It's the perfect setting for a cinematic moment. You see it happening all around you. A man gently puts his jacket over his date's shoulders as the wind picks up. A group of friends raises their glasses for a toast, faces lit by the city glow. But remember, glamour often comes with a dress code. No shorts, no flip-flops. It's a sign of respect for the establishment and the elevated experience. Because on a Bangkok rooftop, the drink menu is as much a part of the attraction as the skyline. We are in the realm of craft cocktails, where mixology is treated as a serious art form. Drinks that use butterfly pea flower to magically change color. Some are served with a theatrical cloud of smoke, others garnished with delicate edible flowers. The ritual of making the drink is a performance in itself. Watching a skilled mixologist shake, stir, and strain with precision and flair is mesmerizing. You don't chug a craft cocktail, you savor it. This slow, deliberate pacing is inherently sexy. It encourages longer conversations, more eye contact, and a greater appreciation for the moment. Just when you thought Bangkok couldn't get any more mysterious, it reveals another layer. We're looking for a speakeasy. You might find one behind a dusty photo booth through an unmarked door. Or you might have to pull a specific book from a shelf to reveal the door. It feels like you're stepping into a secret society. Inside, the world changes completely. The crowds are small, the lighting is incredibly dim, and the atmosphere is thick with old-world charm. The vibe in a speakeasy is all about slow, sexy pacing. It's not the loud, boisterous energy of a party, but something more subtle and cinematic. It's stolen glances across a dimly lit room. The environment itself does half the work, creating a sense of privacy and intrigue that is naturally seductive. We leave the chill lounges behind. We dive headfirst into the heart of the party. We're talking about the club scene. This is where the night reaches peak energy. The moment you walk in, it hits you. The bass. Not just heard, felt in your chest. Lasers cut through the darkness. Massive LED screens flash hypnotic visuals. Total sensory overload, designed to make you forget and move. The energy is infectious. You can't stand still. Yet there's a real sense of safety. Strong security at the door and inside. You can feel free to let loose in a controlled space. That mix of unrestrained fun and underlying safety is what makes Bangkok's party scene so appealing. But Bangkok's late-night music scene isn't just about EDM. We've just stepped into a rock bar. It's gritty, it's loud, and it's awesome. Then, just a few blocks away, you can find a completely different world. A cozy, dimly lit bar where a live band is playing soulful R&B. The vibe is smooth and sultry. And then there are the jazz bars. Here the night slows down again. It's the focused silence of an audience captivated by sheer talent. This diversity is what makes the city's nightlife so endlessly fascinating. You can literally bar hop between genres. Bangkok lets you curate your own perfect soundtrack for the night. The clubs are starting to empty out. For many cities, this is when the night dies. But not in Bangkok. This is the after hours. Stepping out of the club, the first thing you see, the street food vendors. They're back. It's like they knew you'd be hungry, gathering around a noodle stall at 4 a.m., sharing a final meal with your friends. It's a moment of communal recovery, refueling your body and soul. This is also the time for quiet, intimate pockets of peace. The city is finally catching its breath, and it invites you to do the same. The final tender kiss goodnight from the city. The sky is beginning to blush with the first hints of dawn. It's finally time to head home. Getting back safely is the key to ensuring your wild night ends on a perfect note. Insist on using the meter to get a fair price. Or, even better, use a ride-sharing app like Grab. No matter how you travel, always trust your instincts. Staying aware, even when you're tired, is the most important rule. The sizzle of the street food stalls, the glamour of the rooftop bars, hidden speakeasies, the raw power of the clubs. Each layer offered a different kind of energy, a different form of seduction. That's the magic of this place. The contrast between high and low, street-level grit and skyscraper glamour, wild abandon and quiet intimacy. The night is a canvas. Bangkok gives you the colors to paint your masterpiece. This has been an epic night, Logang, and I'm so stoked I could bring you along for the ride. If you loved what you saw, you know what to do. Please, right now, smash that subscribe button. Join the Logang. Don't go anywhere. The adventure doesn't have to end here. I've put together an insane playlist of our best nightlife and travel videos from all over the world, just for you. It's queued up and ready to play right after this. Click on it, and let's keep the journey going. Thank you for hanging with me through the heat, the heights, and the hedonism of Bangkok. This city is truly one of a kind. Until next time, peace.